GG's, Dondadas, Hyenas, Scuba Divers, learn from Scuba Steve was criminated, y'all. Alright. Big homie CC Dundada and his little and his situation Dundada and his situation with Luke Cannon, his situation with Whack 100, his situation with the industry being with the industry gossip Dundada like he was, you know what I'm saying? So let's see. The thing I seen about Luke Cannon, like he was a lot of. I don't feel like he was a bodyguard for rappers. I feel like he's a bodyguard for rappers' wives. Dundada. Because a lot of his stories, he was saying that he was rappers for a lot of wives. And I was wondering because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, he don't seem too fit. Big that dude don't seem too fit. And I ain't trying to come out a lot of around big dudes, cause you know what I'm saying. My older brother, he was a big dude, So you know what I'm saying, but he could run, Homie don't look like he could really run. He say he's not running no way. He's not doing nothing, So he's not actually athletic, So I can't believe actually believe the I can't believe all the killer instincts and the killer shit and the killer this that he's trying to put in his equations when he's talking like he's some big, you know what I'm saying, big time individual bodyguard but when he talk about domestic disputes. Oh yeah, I have to come out like I have to save this girl from a domestic dispute, and I saved this from this domestic dispute, and I seen this. I feel like he's fairy telling his lies. He's fabricating a lot of his shit. Just to get his little image going on. In my opinion. Then I also know that he's not this real intense individual when he was beefing with the dude Luke Cannon, the dude that punched somebody at no jumper, he was beefing with that dude, and he sent him to the wrong address, and the address that he sent him with had a bunch of people, you know what I'm saying, people working. He sent him to a work facility place, so that shows a lot in his character, You can't be so serious, At the end of the day, you could have sent them nowhere, So sending to a random spot, that's just that's just that's just that's just mediocre. That's just mediocre. You're not a bodyguard, bro. Cause I need real bodyguard that's actually drilling stuff and actually doing all this thing. They're not gonna send. He would send them somewhere where you would have had the ups on them, or you would have had a nice conversation with them. All right. What else about the big homie CC? Dude, I feel like I feel like I feel like I could look in his eyes and the nigga like big niggas. It's like always swear like they feel like they big, so they feel like people automatically get scared of them because logically they are bigger than other people, but logically they're not. Logically they're not that big, logically they soft, So this nigga being that big, makes me feel like he don't be in no real shootouts, he don't be in no real scraps, he don't be in no real thing, Cause who is you, You must be Mr. Invisible, Your big ass is out there in the field, You're not getting hit walking. Your bodyguard and shit, so that means that you're walking just you and a person, And you're Mr. This celebrity tough guy, RoboCop dude, It's false, False fabrication, It couldn't be, Should Knight got more. Should Knight got more stories than what the fuck you got, the data. And if the bodyguards from Shania ain't coming out to talk with the data, because they see some realistic ass shit, that's some real ass bodyguards. I don't think that your domestic violence bodyguarding these females, the data. It's just so it's just you're doing what you're supposed to do, the data. You got to see, you got to know, whatever the case may be, but it's fabricated. It's fabricated. You're not so tough. You don't look like you're not looking like you're actually out there in the field of that acting like you are. People saying that you a gang member, but maybe your parents was gang members, and you got babied into it, and maybe they was caring for you, and you mad, you're a big baby, and your mama's boy and shit like that, and they got you, and then you could, and then you're like a whiner, big whiner, you're strong, so people are scared of you, like the normal person or civilian would be scared of you, because you could push them, and you could do this, but I don't think you're actually out there with the people who's actually, what I'm saying, consist of, what I'm saying, and the same type of work that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's just what's happening, We want to hear about some different type of bodyguards, some different bodyguards talking. Not big homie CC, done. Not big homie CC, we need a whole nother person. We need a whole nother vibe, because we need people who's actually gonna be telling the truth. We don't need people who's actually gonna be fucking be mediocre, lying, not actually standing on business, not actually standing on how they conducted themselves. GG, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Big Obi CC, he was actually put in there to lie a little bit, to see, because everybody else is coming out saying what they see at the Diddy party. So he was actually he was put there to lie a little bit, so people could be like, look at, he's lying, everybody else can lie, he's lying, let's get more lies out there, so it could look like the shit that people's talking about with the Diddy shit like that is fabricated. He was probably put there to say his little stories, because his stories, he's like, what the hell is he talking about? Like what? Like he's not on no Gene Deal shit. He's not on no Gene Deal shit. So if he's on the opposite side of Gene Deal, I feel like Gene Deal, he's getting a little bit of money from other places to shut the hell up too, Like Gene Deal's getting a couple dollars from other places to be like, yo, yeah, you've been talking, but don't be talking about this, and don't be talking about this, and have Jay-Z's back, when you talk about this and talk about that, because why would you even get into it? So that's something different. So Gene Deal is definitely getting a couple dollars to shut up and shit like that, but at the end of the day, he gotta have to stay righteous. And you, big homie CC, you probably was put there to tell more fabricated lies, so people could be like, look at so many bodyguards is coming out, so many bodyguards is telling lies, some bodyguards is telling what they seen, that this person's lying, You know what I'm saying? This person's lying, or this person's the one that's gonna be, or this person's thing. So his stories is type mediocre. His stories don't perceive to be It's a lot of fucking. It's a lot of. I can't say false claims, but you can see that he's just fucking gullible, bro. He's a gullible ass bodyguard, Nah, I don't know, like that shit goes over my head, bro. That shit goes over my head, That shit goes over my head, Like the people who be bodyguarding and acting because they so big, that they so tough, that should go over my head, because bro, you can't maneuver like that. You're easy to spot, if you was really on that time, you have some real heat on you, that you won't be able to duck them. You won't be able to duck this. You're not gonna be able to maneuver this. You're not be able to You're not gonna be able to think with this. Like hopefully God got your back. But since that's not happening, and the story but the story that you stood on so much business, we need to see the people that's, what I'm saying, surrounding the whole situation, so people can be like, yo, this dude was telling the truth. But I feel like, yeah, he was there, but he wasn't the main person that was bodyguarding him, so he really didn't see nothing. He just was there, like he was part of bodyguard team. He was part of this bodyguard team, and maybe he happened to be in them houses, but he just wasn't the head person in charge. So he was just like the fourth person down, and that's how he's maneuvering the situation, and that's how he's speaking upon. And it's okay, but that's just the truth, and if that's the truth, he could just say that shit. He don't gotta act like, oh yeah, I was bodyguarding this person, I was bodyguarding this person, which he was, he was in the house, he was bodyguarded, but just give us like an idea of what's really going on. Tell us that, yo, yeah, I was the head person in charge, so I actually never seen them. They had me watching the door over here, so I really didn't actually see nothing. Or this person, or they had me bodyguarding the wife, or they had me bodyguarding this, So that's just what it is. I wasn't really bodyguarding the dudes, That's not my job, so that's not my prerogative, so that's not my, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he has to say, So he won't be looking too goofy, So he's looking too goofy, he's looking too out of line because his stories, he's putting too much sauce on them, He's saucing them up too much, so having too much sauce on the fucking story, We're just looking like, yo, they just don't add up, And it's making it so everything to say, like when you go and you say, oh yeah, I'm going to the store to go get a bag of chips, You come back with a bag of weed, Niggas gonna be like, oh, I thought you went to the store to go get a bag of chips, Where the fuck did you go? Oh, nah, I went to the, bro, like, you could have just said that. You know what I'm saying? You took a detour, shit like that. So it's gonna make you look like a fucking. It's gonna make you look like unbelievable. So we can't just believe everything you're saying. We're not gonna be able to stay on top of what you're saying, Gigi, because you're putting too much sauce on it. It's not true, because if it was you, then it automatically add up, and a lot of shit ain't added up. Because look it, you a goofball, you're looking a little goofy. You're saying you're extra this and extra that, but we understand that you're not, We understand that's not what's really going on. And I'm not trying to say that you're soft. I'm not trying to say that you don't got no heart. I'm not saying that shit either, but I'm just saying that, nigga, believe me, nigga, you know when not to be around, you know when not to get seen, and you're not really out there, acting like how you acting right now, you're not actually there, so the image that you're putting up, it's kind of like not true. You know what I'm saying? And we could tell, and you look like a fucking big ass teddy bear, So you're not moving like that, It's hard for you, You're not the fucking shooter and the driver, And you're not the one that's gonna go shoot and drive and get out the car and fucking drive and fucking bodyguard this and bodyguard that and be so tough on this. Cause the people that you was bodyguarding, they didn't have no situation honestly happening, You bodyguard drunk crowds, That's what you bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? Drunk people at parties, that went there with no weapons, went there with no things that you could push them out and you could handle the situation, accordingly, So you don't have to put up the front that you honestly all this and all that, We know that you're just, you know what I'm saying, that you push drunk people out the way. You push these drunk people out the way. You want to push them drunk people out the way. You feel so strong about yourself because you've been pushing drunk people all night, taking advantage of the weak, while they having fun, or they doing too much, or you just, you know what I'm saying, watch them. Maybe you're not taking advantage of them. Maybe you're babysitting, and you're keeping everything firm, You're a big ass babysitter, That's what you are, GG. You're not actually maneuvering militant, going crazy, trying to, you know what I'm saying, act like you is, so you're not doing that, So please, let's just not keep this up for the people that's hearing this shit. This shit's going through one and out the other. Let's not keep up all this fucking extra stuff behavior, acting like you're fucking superhero, Superman, when you're just not, We can see that you're not, and it's okay, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? You could live in your fairy tale. You could say your story, The story is, that you actually are a bodyguard, probably. You ain't really bodyguard shit, You go and you hopped on, you did a couple, you did a couple jobs, and you was part of a couple of teams, that bodyguard people, but you wasn't the head person in charge. They never had you on the head person in charge. If anything, they had you on the female, You did a couple basketball players. That's okay. You did a couple NBA players, but you know what I'm saying? You just, I guess, you want to bring up you're bringing up things, you're putting too much sauce on your shit, and they want you to, and that's how you want to go, and that's how you going to have your stories going, But it's okay, We just going to say that we see what you did, we see what you're doing, And I always said that shit. And I was like, yo, this dude give me fucking teddy bear vibes, and dada. Like, this dude's mad as fucking soft, bro. Like, soft nigga is, soft nigga does. Like, and he just, but it's okay. I can't, like, I can't get mad, da da. You do you, da da. You handle your situations how you handle it, da da. You know what I'm saying? You sending people fake addresses, got them going fake places, da da. You actually don't wanna have conversation with people. You're not on that timing. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay if you don't want to have conversations with people, but you know what I'm saying? Just say, nigga, you're about to not have conversations with people. But this, with this, the data, you know what I'm saying? All the stories, they are a little bit like they made up. They made up. A lot of stories is made up. They to the left, they to the right, they everywhere, bro. They're everywhere. All these stories, they're everywhere, bro. Maybe you seen something. You're like a child that seen something that just don't understand what they just seen. So you don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, tell the story. Or maybe your boy was in there. He told you the story when he came out. So you gonna tell the story. You could tell the story. It's all jokes and games, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So fuck it. But when you saying there, you telling us that this is exactly what happened, and it's giving us a headache because we're like, yo, how the fuck did that happen? And yo, why the fuck this nigga acting like this? And if he's not, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, yo, that shit type draining, bro. This nigga is draining with his whack ass stories, da da da. His, I'm saying, his mediocre ass stories, da da da. Like, can we get a real bodyguard in here, da da da, that's gonna say some shit, da da da? But they're not gonna speak, da da da, because they actually seen some shit. They probably had to keep their mouth, so that should probably get them fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? So can we get some more Gene Deals out here? We got him, da da da. You ain't got the bodyguard that was fucking with the Beyonce bodyguard or this person bodyguard, but you got this bodyguard beat, bodyguard CC, da da da, who's actually was put there, da da, to tell these phony ass stories, da da, so everybody could look like they lying, da da da. Nah, he's just the one lying. It's just him. He was planning to say all this goofy ass shit so he could be laughing and niggas could be all goofy and niggas could be smiling and shit like that. And Diddy could get off from what the fuck he's going through and everybody else could get off what they going through and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So everybody, you know what I'm saying? There's one liar, then everybody's lying, you know what I'm saying? But there's actually people that ain't actually lying. So you actually fucking over here just, 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 just having fun and jokes with everybody else's trauma, with everybody else's fucking pain, with everybody else's thing, nigga. But people say, oh, yo, I don't believe you. They don't believe you. They don't believe you. You don't know how hard that shit hurts, dun dada. And then you over here want to tell Joe, you keep telling lies, dun dada, keep putting too much sauce on your shit that's going to make people think that a lot of people's lying. Get out of here with it, man. We see what you're doing, bro. We don't know. We don't know whose side you on, bro. We don't actually know whose side you are. We don't know. We don't know what's going on with what you're doing. Da da da. But you know what I'm saying, the jokes ain't on nobody. Da da da. You know what I'm saying? You can't be having that train of thought, the wrong train of thought. Like I said, it's gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Looked at in the wrong image. It's only too long before situations, people's the way that you're laughing on people's gonna start laughing. Da da da. And that's just what it is, bro. You're doing it to others. Everybody see the data, so it's gonna just fall around, and you know what I'm saying. And you gonna have to live in your truth, the data, and that's just what it is. So hopefully that you staying more aware of the data, cause you over here just, you know what I'm saying. Keep joking, keep doing all these bodyguard jokes, keep saying this, keep saying that. When Gene Deal's actually trying to push an agenda, Gene Deal's actually over here standing up business. Gene Deal's actually over here thing, but he sees that, oh yeah, look at these people who just ain't saying shit and they get money. Let me just get a little bit of money to stay quiet. Dada, you ain't helping the situation. You're weakening it. Dada, you know what I'm saying? You're not helping the situation. You're weakening the situation. Dada, that's just what you are. Dada, you're body, the big body guy, homie CC is weakening this whole situation, making this whole situation, make it in a fucking circus, trying to make it a circus show, trying to act all fucking baby, oh you out, dada, all extra cool. Nigga, you ain't doing shit, dada. You over there, dada, trying to act like you extra tough, dada. The world ain't full of fucking girls, dada. The world ain't full of fucking bitches, da. The world ain't full of fucking soft people that you could just say a story and we automatically gonna believe that. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? You're used to bodyguarding shorties. That's what you used to bodyguarding, nigga. That automatically think that you're like you're tough, da, cause That's not how life works, bro. So if you weaken the situation, you're not helping the situation. So you might as well just more or less, be a little bit more quiet, because you're not helping the situation. Trying to say that it's just facts when it's not. When your stories, it's just they don't. There's no sense for them. Why did he say that? Why did he say that? What's going on? Oh, we don't know. Why is he talking like that? Why is he starting trouble? What is it going on? Why is he being so many yoga? Why is he saying that niggas trying to fuck him and do all this shit like that? Like, what are you talking about, nigga? Like, what is he talking about? No Diddy, what you on? Why did you just say that? Why did that cross your mind? All right. So yeah, he was put here to weaken the situation, tell his little mini Yakuza stories. Where people's actually over here telling their stories, but maybe he just wanted to tell his stories. We can't hold him, so I ain't gonna hold him accountable for his ignorance and data. We just gonna hold him accountable for, you know what I'm saying, sourcing and shit too much. Dada. That's not what it is. Dada. You just sauce your shit too much. You just putting too much sauce on your shit. Dada. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, sauce your shit up. Dada. We gonna we telling you how you living. Dada. This is the people got other missions. You know what I'm saying, it was a lot of pain caused. There's a lot of spirits that's, you know what I'm saying, forming. There's a lot of shit going on right now. So you gotta stay more grounded than ever. Living your truth. But hey, big homie CC, you if you say you is, that's what it is. That's what you perceive. Their ignorance is yours. So be ignorant. I guess that's what you wanna do. But hey, hyenas, ahoo, GG, hyenas, scuba divers who learn from Scuba Steve, This man says he's a bodyguard, bro. But how can he be? He used to just sitting there looking for being outside of the girls' bathroom, waiting for the shorty to come out to walk him somewhere. He's over here walking females places. He's bodyguarding these, like, that's what he is. You a big dude, so you could bodyguard just in case maybe, you know what I'm saying, Cause you have a hard day with Clarissa Shields. Like, you have a hard day with Clarissa Shields. GG, it seems like. So it seems like you bodyguard and shit. What if Clarissa Shields was following you, What if Remy Ma pulled up? What if you was bodyguarding Clarissa Shields and Remy Ma pulled up on you, What happens then, That's, you know what I'm saying, that's the type of situations he's in, Those type of situations that he gets into, You know what I'm saying? What if you was bodyguarding Remy Ma and Clarissa Shields pulled up on you, and gave you one of them gave you one of them solid ones to the gut, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's just that's just what it is. That nigga have a hard day. He don't. That's a hard day for him. He don't even know what's gonna happen then. You know what I'm saying? Situations gets a little situation. So that's the type of, you know what I'm saying. Those are the type of situations that, you know what I'm saying, he's coming up with. Those are the type of situations that he's talking about. So those are his situations. So, alright, GG's, hyenas, scuba divers, learn from Scuba Steve, stay righteous, stand on business, you heard, life's what you make it, you can't love it, you can't hate it, it's gonna be simply what you make it, live in your truth, and stay who you